back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new here, my name is Callie Engel, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top travel tips before coming to Costa Rica. This is coming from someone who does live in Costa Rica. I've lived here for 8 years, so I think I have a little bit of experience and knowledge that I would love to share with you guys. Because let's be honest here, Costa Rica is a beautiful country and I believe everyone needs to travel here at least once in their lifetime. So let's get on with the tips. My first tip for you guys is to download Google Translate. You never know if you're going to end up in a situation where they don't speak English and you don't speak Spanish and you have no way of communicating. So that's why Google Translate is always an amazing tool that can help both of you guys, because if you do not know already, the main language in Costa Rica is Spanish. So if you come here and you don't know how to speak Spanish, make sure to download Google Translate so that you're not in a sticky situation where you guys can't communicate and you need to. My next tip for you guys is the term Pura Vida. You're going to hear it quite often as we use that term a lot in the country. It directly translates to pure life, but it means so much more than that. It is really just a lifestyle. It essentially means just living an amazing life. You're good, you're happy, everything's great, Pura Vida. So, for example, if someone comes up to you and they say, Hola, ¿cómo estás? Like, hi, how are you? You say, Pura Vida. It means everything's good, I'm good, everything's great. Another way you can use it is if someone says, Gracias, like, thank you, then you can say Pura Vida. This term is just something good to know before you come because you're going to hear it a lot, and now you know how to use it before you even get here. My next tip for you guys is if you are planning to go on tours, make sure to find someone who is well known in the area to book your tour through. If you are traveling to the GUANACASTE area, make sure to book your tour with COVA Tours. That is my tour company. We have some of the best tours in town for the best price, because if you're going to book your tour through your hotel or where you're staying, usually they up the prices a lot and you're not getting the best for your buck. So make sure that if you're in the area to book your tour with COVA Tours, and we will take great care of you and you will create lifelong lasting memories that are amazing. Costa Rica has so much to offer, and this is why I'm recommending that if you guys come, that you go on some of the tours. There are seriously so many amazing tours to pick from. There's zip lining, catamaran, fishing, horseback riding, jet skiing. There's just so many, and if you want to check all those out, like I said, at COVA Tours, you'll be able to find all of that information. My next tip for you guys is to download an app called XE Currency, because then you can exchange the Costa Rica colone to the US dollar or to wherever you're coming from very easily, and you can use it offline as well. So just so that you don't get in a situation where you don't know what the exchange is, make sure to download that app. I also want to mention that the US dollar is widely accepted here, so you can pretty much use it wherever you go, they accept it. But if you prefer to use colones, make sure to download the app so that you have right there with you what the exchange rate is and you know what you're paying for. My next tip for you guys, which is probably the most important, is pay attention to the weather before you book your trip. Go on Google and type in wherever you're planning on going, for example, Tamarindo weather, Costa Rica, and you'll be able to see what the weather is for the next period of time. This is because we have a dry season and a wet season. During the dry season, it is always hot, there is never rain, and the oceans are warm. And during the wet season, it rains almost every day, but it only rains in the afternoon and very rarely in the mornings. Dry season goes from December till April, and wet season goes from May until November. And this really depends on whether you want it to be rainy and chilly outside or whether you want it to be hot and sunny on your vacation. The next tip I'm going to share with you guys is you cannot come and visit Costa Rica without going to a soda. A soda is our local restaurants. You can find them all over the side of the road, and it usually will have a big sign on it that says soda and then their name of their soda. But it is all of the traditional foods of Costa Rica, and let me tell you, it is some of my favorite food. You definitely have to try a casado, which is our national food. I will put a picture up on the screen, but it is usually rice, beans, lettuce, a protein of your choice, and plantains. Let me tell you, it is so delicious. The next tip for you guys is to download either Waze or Google Maps offline. In my personal experience, Waze works better. In Costa Rica, we don't have street addresses, so usually if you ask someone for directions, they're going to tell you, go to the red church, then take a right, then go 200 meters to the left. but that red church might have been painted purple last week. So make sure to download the app because it has pretty accurate directions. You want to make sure that you're getting everywhere where you need to go safely and without getting lost. The next tip I have for you guys is if you are running low on bottled water, do not worry. The tap water all around the country is drinkable and the majority of it tastes good. So do not stress if you do not have bottled water. You can drink the tap water everywhere. The last tip I have for you guys is to go out, explore, enjoy, and make the best of your trip because Costa Rica is truly paradise and it's a beautiful country. So make sure to go enjoy it and soak up every moment you have. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys learned something and took advice on some of these tips if you're coming to travel here or if you are moving here, because all of these tips are helpful. But thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I love you guys so much. Bye guys.